Ian, that was one of the most one-sided 2-0s I think I've ever seen. You must be very pleased, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's probably the most complete performance, start to finish, that we've had all season. I think even the Barnet, in the second half we got sloppy for like 15-20 minutes. I just thought we were relentless today. We didn't give them a single chance, and we could have had more. Of course, we could have had a lot more in the second half, but we continued to create the chances, and I thought some of the football we played was brilliant today.
Are you comforted by knowing that you're creating those chances? The finishes will come, and I mean, how many could you have had?
Oh, yeah, quite a few, I think. But yeah, it's about creating the chances. I think that's the biggest factor, and getting the players in the right positions, and the finishes come. I think on another day we finish a lot more, but it's important to me that we're opening them up, and consistently we've got a lot of runs in behind. We created a lot in the wide areas today, so just overall really pleased, and mainly pleased with the clean sheet.
Richardson and Roberts down the right-hand side. Nightmare to say if you're Jonathan Ross, but I mean, excellent from those two all afternoon. What was it that the two of them did so well?
I think it's not just their individual abilities one against one, it's the way they connect together. But I think you see the way they rotate. Sometimes Jayden goes inside, he plays almost like a attacking midfielder at times, and Cal peels wide, and they get a lot of different movements. So I think they're quite unpredictable the way that they're going to play. We know what they're going to do, but it's hard for the opposition sometimes because they move around, they rotate, and both have got such extreme qualities one against one. It makes it very, very difficult to defend against.
The two goals, I mean, you created so many clear chances where you could have scored. The two goals, there was an element of fortune in both of them, is that fair?
No, I don't think of the first one, because I think Cal, it's a great move, and then Cal's cross is a great cross, and I think it's hard for the keeper because he's expecting, we get attackers in there and he's expecting the touch and everybody misses it, but it's hard for him to gamble on that. So I think it's the quality of the ball that Cal puts in. And the second one, that's just, Woods doesn't give it up, and it's a great finish actually, because it's not easy to finish from there. But yeah, I would say that we probably missed much easier ones than we scored.
Well, you don't always get that element of fortune, do you? I mean, we've often seen lots of possession and lots of play, and often lots of chances created where you don't get that breakthrough. Those two goals, it felt like they came at a really good time in the game.
Yeah, they did, and I was hoping that we'd finish it with a third, because I thought if we close this out with a third, it's totally game over. You're never that comfortable at 2-0. They had a couple of free kicks towards the end, and I thought we defended them really well, but of course they only need one to bounce in and then it becomes a stressful performance. But I thought we managed the game really well.
They're a bit of a bogey team for Notts. Prior to today they've met 5 times and Eastleigh have won 4 of them. Do you get a little bit of extra satisfaction today knowing that, I don't think they even had a shot on target all day, that you were so in charge and so in control all game long?
I think it's a performance that's right up my street, because I think we control the game so well. Like, we manage all the moments. Like, when we lose the ball, we control it well. We just didn't give them any opportunities. So I think our off-ball work was really good today, especially when we lost the ball.
A clean sheet as well, and how important is a clean sheet? Is it just important on the day, or is it important because you can take it going forwards and about the message that it sends to other teams?
Yeah, I think it's really important. I think just the way that we defend the box has been. We've been working on it. We're conscious that we've gone behind in a few games, and we've given ourselves a little bit to do, and we want to be a little bit more complete, and that means the work off the ball's got to be better. So I think it's something that we've addressed, and I'm happy to get away with that. That's probably the most pleasing thing. Forget all the chances that we create. I think not conceding today was a big plus for us.
Just finally, and I'm going to make this question as long-winded as possible to give you as long to think about the answer as possible as well. There's been talk about Bradford, obviously in want of a manager, and your name has come up. Is there anything in that whatsoever? Is it just nice to be linked with a job like that? What's your perspective on it?
No, there's nothing in that whatsoever. I heard somebody had said that I was on the betting odds, but I think anybody can get on the betting odds nowadays. So.
I couldn't.
No, maybe you can. So I don't read into that at all. Of course, if teams talk about you, then that's maybe you're doing something right. But there's absolutely nothing in that. No.
Look, you go forward now. Halifax on Tuesday. It's Saturday, Tuesday until the end of time. How important is it that you maintain the momentum that you've got at the moment going into what's going to be such a tough March?
Yeah, that's it. We want a run of games now. You know, we've missed them, the fixtures that have been called off, and that's been a frustration. I think you saw the players put the frustration on the pitch today. Now it's about finding our form, getting a momentum, and pushing now. You see our top level is good. We've just got to keep finding it now and get into a rhythm of it.